Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial video. In this tutorial video, I'll be showing you how to make quiz in Google Forms on desktop or mobile. So we're going to be doing this on my computer, and all you need to do is just make sure you check out the link in the description for bonuses and resources that we share with our viewers first, and then we can get into the video. Alright guys, so your first step would be to open up your browser. Once you've opened up your browser, simply use the search feature to search for workspace.google.com and you're brought to the Google Forms. So underneath products, you can just go ahead and select forms and you're here. Alright, so go ahead and click on the sign in option. So click on sign in, and once you've signed in, you can find your Google account here alongside your other info. Now, in order to create a quiz, all you need to do is where it says start a new form, click on the blank form. Alright guys, so once you've clicked on the create new form, you're met with the untitled form. So you're going to set up a title for your form, and then you can give it a description. So now how do you turn this from a form into a quiz? Where we have questions, responses, and settings, head over to the settings menu and simply toggle on make this a quiz. So assign point values, set answers, and automatically provide feedback. Release grades. So we have sections under here. We have release grades, respondent settings, and global quiz defaults. All right, so when should the grades be released? Immediately after each submission, later after a manual review. You can turn any of these options on or off. And then we also have missed questions. So respondents can see which questions were answered incorrectly. You can turn this on. Correct answers, they can see the correct answers after the grades are released. Points values, respondents can see total points and points received for each question. And then you can also set up a default question point value, which can either be any amount you want. And then responses, manage how responses are collected and protected. You can turn this off or on. All right, so now let's head back to the questions. All right, so we've now turned this into a quiz, from a form into a quiz. You can see here we have untitled questions. So you can just simply set this up when you begin to edit out some of this. You can also add new sections, new questions. So if you click on this plus here, you can add questions to your form or your quiz. You can see now it's we have multiple choice questions. We have option 1, we have answer keys, we have the option to duplicate the question, so you can go ahead and duplicate it again, and then we can make this a required question. You know, those questions that cannot be skipped, and an answer must be provided for. And then these three dotted icons where you have more options. We have the description, go to section based on answer, shuffle option other. And then just by the side, we also have import questions. So if you have questions on other forms or quizzes, you can import them. We also have, I believe, add title and description. We have the option to add images, add video, and add a new section entirely. So you can just separate it into a second section. And we also have the first section here. So now, after you add the questions, I'm just going to skip this process and add some questions here, and then once you're done, all you need to do is simply click on publish. So there's also an option here to preview your quiz, like a preview. You can just have a little view of what your quiz looks like. And then we also have the option to customize the theme. It's set to purple. You could simply customize this into any color, like the header, the question, the text, and the background color as well. And if you close themes and if you head over to share, you can now simply add someone else to this quiz. So let's say you have another person you'd like to add to your quiz. You could easily add them to this quiz by just clicking on the plus icon here to add someone else via email or link. So you could invite them to join in. As you can see here, you can share it. So as you can see, general access, editor view is restricted, responder view, anyone with the link. So no one else can edit this document. And then just click on done. All right, so besides that, we have these three dotted icons here. If you click on this, you can make a new copy, you can move it to trash, you can pre-fill, you can embed HTML, you can print, you can now get add-ons and keyboard shortcuts. And then if you click on publish, you can actually publish this, and then just go ahead and click on publish. So responders, anyone with the link. So people who are going to be answering your quizzes are the responders. So you can manage this if you want. You can change this option and just go ahead and click on publish. and just copy the responder link, and you can share the link to whoever is going to be answering your quiz, or whatever platform you want your quiz to be shown on. So guys, that's how you can get this done. Comment down below if you have any questions, and please don't forget to check out the link in the description for bonuses and resources we share with our viewers. Leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you.